know, try as I might, I just can't bring myself to believe all the rumors floating around about Chester. He and Elena first came here over 12 years ago. Mayor Edgar took them in since they'd lost both their parents. Since all they had was each other, more or less, Chester was always really good to Elena, always looked out for her. He was a clever young man, and really knew his way around the sword, sometimes helped Edgar with his duties too. He once told me he was gonna make this town great, just so we can shock the hell out of Dogi when he came back. We all believed Chester would make us proud someday. I keep hoping he'll change his mind about all this nonsense and come back home to Elena. I went to the castle to sign up for service, but there was a white knight there who turned me away at the gate. That little Ponce had hell of an attitude. Thought he was the cat's meow or something, smug bastard. And he wasn't the only one. No siree. Before he showed up, some other soldier boy kept trying to turn me away. Guess he couldn't handle me alone. Ha! I told them both where they could go and what they could do there. Then I left. I may not look it, but I actually worked as a mercenary in Garmin before I came here. You know, you seem like you've been around your fair share of the world, too, am I right? You probably heard all manner of mercenary stories from all over Europe then. There was this one guy, no matter how overwhelming the odds may have been, if he was with you, you won, period. Here he calls this place his home, which is part of why I came. Be keeping an eye out for him, but no luck so far. His name is... hell, it's on the tip of my tongue. Burgarard. Barrowitz, it's Burr something. Burr, it's cold in here. Ha! What was I saying again? At least my son can still grow up to be a proud man. I'll just live my life victoriously through him, I guess. Fine mess we've got here in Felghana, no? Chester's the big shocker for me. He's had a dignified air about him ever since he was a child. We always suspected that he might be the son of a nobleman, or some such thing, but there's nothing noble about McGuire. Dogi, on the other hand, was a total mess as a child, and look at him now! Though, I suppose I can't really compare, since I know nothing at all about Chester's life before Redmond. The events of his distant past could hold the missing puzzle piece that gives valid context to all of his actions. But then, what do I know? The more I think about it, the more I realize just how pointless it is to think about it. You know that island out by Siena Bay? There used to be a small village there a long time ago. But one day, some kind of epidemic broke out, and that was the end of them. That was the end of them. Isn't that just horrible? Really makes you think. You never know what tomorrow may bring. Since the monsters started showing up, hardly anyone ever comes here anymore. Foreign trade has all but ceased. I think I've read this before. He really don't change their talk, does he? Oh, God damn it. So, Chester's gone to work for the Count, has he? Guess I misjudged him. Never thought he'd just toss his sister aside like that, much less to serve as a lapdog for someone like McGuire. I guess all that really matters to him in the end is his status and prestige. Come on, Hugo, hurry up. Remember, you're the daddy, okay? What? I'll be the mommy, the Pickards will be our cute little babies. Heh, cute, aren't they? It's my job to take care of these here Pickards, and I'm proud to say they've never once gotten sick on my watch. I take my job seriously, like an adult. Apparently the local Lord Felghana is a nobleman from the Roman Empire. I'd love to have a Roman noble sponsor my work here, but I know next to nothing about Count McGuire. His name was never once come up, if I can wrong. Rebel aside, Felghana is really a pretty remote, inconsequential place when it comes to right down to it. Something tells me he wasn't stationed here for the glory. Mighty God, please deliver me from temptation, guide my path straight and true, and grant mercy upon the innocent. Lord, Hadal, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was in the middle of my prayers. If you're here to keep me apprised of things, I'm afraid you're too late. Bishop Nicholas had already filled me in. The situation certainly has gotten quite out of hand. I simply don't understand why the Count would take Father Pierre prisoner. I hope no harm comes to him. And Chester, how could he commit such vile acts? I'm sorry, please excuse me. I lost my composure for a moment. You need to be very careful out there, Ellen. Something is happening to Felghana. Something most unholy. I can feel it. At least we can count on Bishop Nicholas to get Father Pierre back for us. I have nothing but faith in him. You need to be very careful out there at all. Something is, I guess she's like alternating between the two. Okay. Huh. She seems to have disappeared. So, is it true that Chester's gone to work for the Count? I can't believe someone of his moral standards would ever serve under such a corrupt man. He used to be the Mayor Edgar's aide. The two of them were like kindred spirits. And he always detested the Count, even more than the rest of us. Elena and Edgar must both have been mortified to learn of this. Mayor Edgar was like a father to him, and Elena, raising them ever since they were brought here as orphans. My son and his idiot friend have gone to the quarry to open up that abandoned mine for you. Make sure you thank them. That shaft was sealed up back when I was still a head miner. After we exhausted all the ore, the place became a death trap. Lots of hollow rock and pitfalls and such, and rotting wood now, I surmise. I do remember that mural, though. We had no idea what it was, so we felt it best be left sleep. It's best to let sleeping dogs lie, and kept our distance. You know, now that I think about it, nah, couldn't be. Just ignore this babbling old man, if you would. I'm sorry, Elena. You always come visit me, and all I ever do is sour up that pretty face of yours with my never-ending grief. But you have a sort of grief all of your own now, child. You needn't worry about me. You do what you have to do. Elena is such a wonderful young woman. I can't believe Chester would just up and leave such a sweet girl behind without a single word. Edel, Ada's been through a lot, so please, try to look past her gruff attitude. She's really a very nice person. She recently lost her grandson, Bob. He was killed in a quarry accident shortly before you arrived. A bridge collapsed beneath his feet. He was still just an apprentice when it happened. All the other miners spent weeks looking, but no one ever found any trace, not even any of his equipment. And Ada's been shut away in her house ever since. I've tried everything to cheer her up, but she's inconsolable. I think it's partially because Bob's parents were killed in a quarry accident too. Ada's been like a mother to Bob ever since, and then the same thing just happened again. Life can be so unfair. It probably wouldn't have hit her so hard either if they'd found his body, or even just one of his belongings. Bob and I were about the same age, and I always thought of him as a little brother I never had. I really miss him. Up until Bob was taken, Ada was a truly kind, caring old woman. It's sad to see what grief can do to a person. Hey, Adol. Heard you were heading to the dark depths of the old abandoned mine. You adventure types certainly are a crazy bunch. You just keep taking on one quest after another, helping anyone and everyone. It's positively inspirational. It's gonna be crazy down there, though, I bet. I mean, the quarry is monster infested to begin with, but the abandoned mine's been untouched by human hands for many, many years. Don't let your guard down. else I wanted to do. Oh, they upgraded the dogs. I should probably save here first. This time, we had to run all the way here to keep the monsters from getting us. I thought my butter-loving heart was going to explode out of my chest. Pretty sure I used up my quota of courage for this life. Now I have none left, so I'm hungry and scared. Count's planning something, and whatever it is, it's clearly not for our benefit anyway. So don't think of this as your journey alone at all. We're all in this together, and we'll help you in any way we can. Unfortunately, I think this is as far as we can accompany you, at least for the moment. It's much darker than we expected in there, and the monsters are more ferocious than anything we've seen. If you can find anything to help light your way, I'd probably make our job a whole lot easier. Where have you been, Adol? We've been waiting for you. As you can see, this is the entrance to the abandoned mine. That mural is somewhere inside. From what my old man used to tell me, he also found a really strange rocky mound down there at the bottom. I asked him if he could have just been a huge chunk of rubble, but he said no. It's apparently green and crystalline. No clue what that could be. It doesn't sound like anything I've ever seen, to be honest. What's more, it apparently pulsed rhythmically, like a human heart, and it was so hard I couldn't even be chipped. I swear the old man's going senile sometimes, but he seemed pretty serious about this, and I'm betting it's true. Whatever it is, or was, it might be in some way related to those statues, so I figured it was worth mentioning. I speak to thee of a being who came from beyond the sea and defiled this land. I missed a second. With vertices of purest malice, it twists the living into monsters most violent and deranged. Its inhuman powers are enough to subjugate even the lords of the spirit world. Indeed, the mightiest of them turned to dust in its wake, leaving Felghana to rot. Truly, it is a devil, for no hand of man could wreak such despair in its name, Galbalan. I am Genos. I am warrior from the west. I'm brought here through divine providence. I sought to sever the devil's grasp on this land, but my sword can only divide it and seal it within the holy treasure. Yet even now, what a swordsman. Thou art to be my successor. I grant thee measure of my strength. Acquired. Mission tablet. Adol's body began to overflow with newfound strength. Adol gained a double jump ability. The treasure is number 4 in total. 2 lie herein. 1 lies amidst hellish brimstone. And the last sits atop a mountain. I got one in here and one in the Hellsburn zone. Thou must make haste, swordsman. The resurrection is nigh. Suddenly, Edel's surroundings became deathly quiet, and a mysterious voice could be heard no longer. My god, the Ravel ore. I guess there was no point to get to here. Yeah, I noticed like the first level of item took like 8 Ravel, but the next one took like 30, and so it's deceptively high, so it's probably gonna, the price is gonna go up quite a bit. So I'm gonna like try and, I guess it's not really worth avoid upgrading, like, at first I thought maybe I'll avoid upgrading my initial equipment because save Ravel for later, but the price increases so much that it's might as well just upgrade whenever I can because the price is going to go up so much anyways, it'll be insignificant. Oh, that's not good. For the level 2 gear, it's 30. I only have like 5,000, so not very well. I think the price is going to go up quite a bit. Yeah, so the next tier would end up being like 3 upgrades from this tier for one of on the next tier, so it's like I'm not really saving much by delaying anything. I think I missed a couple caverns way back there. I'll have to check them out later. Nightfire gem? I don't think I have that yet. Which could be a problem. It's probably something I missed. Oh boy. I'm so dead. I think I was actually just there and totally just died there. Well, I know which way I'm supposed to go now, so maybe I won't miss some stuff. Yeah, I probably don't have to talk to these guys at all, but... Next time I get there, I'm going to go find the save point at the boss and then backtrack and get the emerald gem so I don't have to run through all of this when I inevitably die there. Oh, right. There's a jump on the other side of the quarry? I'll probably do that some other time, just for completionist's sake. Yeah, I've noticed like I've gotten like before I died the last one I'd gotten 1 to drop from here, but it's like 1. I did. But I died. And so now it's making me rewatch So before I fight the 3 giants that are going to completely kill me, I'll save and I won't have to jump through all this again. I think I missed something last time. Yes, mission tablet. This is one of the things I don't really like about... This is probably like one of the only things that I really don't like about this game is the save point system. I guess I kind of cheesed the save point system in previous games. But, like the save anywhere. Yeah. Well, the other games you knew when a boss was coming up because it like had a very obvious door. I would do that. Yeah, exactly. Being able to be super risky. I guess this makes you play more careful because you can't save anywhere. Like when I saw 3 of those giants, I probably just turned around because I didn't have full health and be like, no, do that in a more prepared way. But the boss fights I think is fine without healing items. The trade-off for not having healing items, it lets you restart the boss fight immediately if you die, instead of having to go to like a save point and waste time redoing stuff. You just start the fight over and you can just throw your face at it over and over again. And eventually you will pick up on the pattern and then it's no problem. Oh, he totally telegraphs that so well. Why am I not dodging that? That was a perfectly timed level. Oh my god, I almost died. Yeah, I noticed that, like, immediately. In this game, that was nice. Oh, these guys are so tricky. What? I don't like this. Oh, fuck this. No. God, this is not good at all. I'm gonna hopefully there's a save point down here. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. I really like to stun those black ones because they have a long range and totally kill me if I run up to them. Nope. 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 I'll come back. I will come back. Later. Save point. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a save point because I'm almost certainly going to die and I don't want to have to run through all of that all over again. So I'm just going to pretend. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Is there a way off the bridge up here? No. Huh. I don't know how. That didn't work. Oh my god, they have such a long range. So there's this chest over there, I just can't get to it. Yet, I want to find the save point. I could probably jump off that bridge right there and get to it. I could have swore it should have been down here. Oh, maybe it's this way. Oh, there's nothing over here. Oh my god. God damn it. I know, but I didn't know if it was all the way down there, if that was a dead end with that chest up there. But I think I know where I'm supposed to go now. Maybe. I just have to start taking the enemies more seriously and trying to learn their patterns like the bosses. It was the black dogs that put me in a bad position the first time because it had a really long range that I didn't expect. I should have been jumping over it and stunning it. I'm gonna save after this because I don't want to keep watching this, it takes too long. And I probably need to level up anyways, so fighting my way back and forth is not all that bad. Yeah. I might as well upgrade my gear. Although the upgrades seem really small. It's like, oh, your sword has 38 strength. Your upgrade will increase it by 2, which is like so little.